Home for a little interconference action in New Orleans. 2K Sports brings you Friday night NBA action. Hello, everyone. With Chris Webber and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. We'll be hearing from our Hall of Famer on the sideline, David Aldridge. And, of course, Kyrie Irving. His first game as a Boston Celtic, a very exciting day.
And speaking of the trade, I spoke to him earlier, and, man, was he excited about getting the opportunity at a fresh start. He thinks he'll be able to get them to that next level, and I'm sure that's what their thought process was when they made the deal.
Just 4 to shoot. Here's Tatum. Pelicans pull it in. Well, a lot of teams are going smaller these days, but big man Jonas Valanciunas still earning steady minutes year after year.
Efficient scoring and a presence on the glass. He's able to punish teams inside if they want to play small ball.
Yeah, monster on the court. Zion can carve out so much space with his size.
Irving with it. Now Valanciunas defending. And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense. When you look at Zion Williamson's impressive scoring output, what also strikes you, Greg, is his field goal percentage.
Yeah, I mean, this guy hits at just around 60%. Safe to say Zion isn't wasting many looks. He just attacks inside where few men can slow him down.
Pass to Valanciunas. Back to Jones. This one for 3. Here's Valanciunas. And it's Valanciunas finishing it off.
Oh, he's a sensational offensive rebound. Valanciunas, he just has the nose for where to be when shots go up.
Horford trying to free himself. Great open look there.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Let's send it over to David Aldridge, who caught up with head coach Udoka. David?
Well, Kevin, he talked about his team's defensive mindset. He said they have to be willing to sacrifice a little room in the paint if it means they stay tight on their outside shooters. He said it's no secret those guys attack from long range, and that's what we've got to stop. We'll see, Kevin.
Thanks, David. Devising a strategy to take away that three-point shot. Outside, Jones. Here's Valanciunas.
Oh, he uses his physical tools to the fullest when attacking the defense. That's a heads-up play by Valanciunas.
To the paint. Here's Tatum. Drops in the layup for 2.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
Ingram wide open. And a miss there on the triple. Back to Tatum. Driving to the basket. And Jones sends it back. And he's able to get it back.
No, sir. Do not test Mr. Williamson. Sorry. Take comments.
For 3, Ingram. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum. Ingram's got 6 points.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, that's because he's getting his number called early. I mean, he's doing his part to help carry the offensive load.
Now, Williamson. Following the three-point attempt by Kyrie Irving.
You see the improvement, Zion wanting to involve his teammates, especially when they're open.
The shot's good from Irving. Irving's got his second bucket.
He's so aggressive at that end of the floor, and that's a quality all great scorers have.
Now the fast break. Tatum with the ball. Williamson with the block.
Not the most productive quarter he'll ever have, but his shot selection's been a little bit.
Substitution for your Jackson Hayes.
59 seconds left here in the first quarter. Pelicans leading by 6. Hayes trying to break free. Tipped away. And it's Smart with the ball for Boston. Tatum wide open. He fires one. Off target with his three.
It's been a really tough quarter for him. I mean, he cannot hit his shots to drop.
And stolen by Horford. And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
And you can tell he feels he should have had it still. The hustle was impressive.
Now, here is Irving. And here's Tatum for three. Picked by Horford. 6 on the shot clock. It's stolen by Nance. One-on-one here. Here's Williamson. Pass to Hayes. Williamson looking it over. With 2 seconds left. The shot misses. And so it's New Orleans with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from New Orleans?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Old school approach. I mean, if you have a favorable matchup inside, just keep pounding it in there.
Out of bounds, New Orleans will take possession. And Greg, some star big men have complained that they get hacked all game long. But they're not getting the foul calls these guards do on the perimeter.
I'd have to agree. And on a lot of those fouls, the guards get 3 free throws. So something the league might want to take a look at, trying to balance things out.
New Orleans leading by 6. Inside. This is his first free throw of the game. The first one falls.
2 shots.
Hayes hits them both. Here's White. He has a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The Celtics made the Eastern Conference Finals 3 times over 4 seasons, but last season, injuries and COVID protocols knocked them down a peg. Ownership and management are patiently staying the course. With the young star talent, this team still has room to improve from within. Guys, back to you.
Well, their upside in a lot of people's view remains. David, thanks. And Williams slams it in.
You know, something that Williams does so well, as soon as he has inside position, he just goes for the finish.
Williams with the block. White goes in. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And that's what he does. I mean, he is a bucket getter.
Pass to Nance. New Orleans moving it around. A 3 ball. And again, New Orleans with the triple.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
White left side. Here's Williams. That one falls. His 2nd basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
You know, when Williams gets positioned inside, he just looks to dominate physically, and then he shows you the skill set on top of it.
Back to Nance. Shoots the 3. The Pelicans keep it going. A new 14-second shot clock. 6 to shoot. To the middle. And stolen by White. Right side, Williams. Jacks up a 3. They grab their own miss. Back to Williams. A second chance effort. And the layup is good. 6 points for Williams.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter. And now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
Williams with the block.
The reach of Williams is outstanding. He uses it to perfection to deny shooters.
The 3. Hayes, no good. Celtics trail by 6. And it's Williams throwing it down.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Perfect example of how to run the break the right way and get a great look.
Pass to Ingram for three. Rebound by Williams.
He's been off the mark, but somehow he hasn't held them back as a team.
And this may not be the juiciest stat you'll ever get, but the development of Brandon Ingram as a free throw shooter early in his career was shocking.
Now, here is Irving. He has 6. Shot clock at 5. The Celtics need to get a shot off. The 3 from Tatum. Boston again missing. Greg, as we take a look at Ingram's free throw shooting, he went from a mediocre performer at the line to almost automatic after a few years in the NBA.
And Kevin, it's a testament to the work he's put in. It was an area of his game he had to develop, and he didn't ignore it. And now his aggression on the court pays off with points at the line.
It's Ingram on the wing. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. Drops in the tray. And the Pelicans lead by 7.
And they've done a great job knocking down those long-range shots here in the second, shooting just over 40% from downtown.
I mean, when you have a big like Horford setting the screen and rolling to the bucket, there's just nothing that D can do sometimes. Just such a finesse player.
Williamson outside. Porter with a block. And he gets it back. And the dunk by Williamson. Celtics trailed by 7. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Irving. Williamson with the block. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Williamson. 26 seconds left in the first half. Pass to Tatum. Tatum draws the double. Clock is at 3. A nice shot by Irving.
Yeah, this is Irving's mentality. He understands that he is out here to shoot, especially off the catch.
Hayes with it. Over Smart. Can't hit from 12. Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Here's Williamson, and the last second attempt doesn't fall. And some good action to the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Pelicans lead by 4. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from New Orleans. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. And here's Irving. 9 points in the game so far. And here's Tatum for 3. And the 3 ball is good. Tatum's got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for the Celtics. Ingram outside. Over in the corner, Williamson. Here's McCollum. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
You got to stay down on the pump fake. Once McCollum has you fooled, the rest is simple.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
And last season, he was successful 81% of the time when he went to the line, so he didn't waste a lot of opportunities. And C.J. McCollum graduating with a bachelor's in journalism, something he's already putting to use covering the league.
He might be coming for our jobs, Greg, but you know, his intellect is something that serves him on the court as well, studying the game and his opponent.
Yeah, that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
They get the rebound. And finished off by Williamson.
This is what many fans came here to see. Williamson and his size, with his speed, so unique in his style, his grace. It's unbelievable.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Thank you for the baton, Kevin. Kyrie Irving, of course, marches to the beat of his own drum. At times, that might rub people the wrong way, but Kyrie says, I've learned lessons from it. That's the most beautiful and exciting part, just the growth. What I'm saying is, it's always been bigger than the game for me. And guys, you have to respect his willingness to go it alone.
You do indeed, D.A. Thank you for that portrait.
Marvin is a playmaker. I mean, Ingram looking very unselfish with the crisp pass to the open teammate.
Irving for three. It's not going to go for him. And New Orleans will come the other way. They've led by as many as 11 points. They can look forward to the Cavaliers after this game in a matchup against Cleveland. Sets in motion a 4-game road trip for them.
Loving the energy right now here in the third quarter as they try to take control of this game.
They came out the locker room refreshed. I mean, they've been the stronger team since halftime, no doubt.
Outside, Smart. It's stolen by Jones. Here's McCollum. And he banks in the layup. And now it's a 10-point New Orleans lead.
It seems like they found their rhythm offensively, and they're shooting the ball much better out of the break.
That's in for his 5th field goal of the game. Makes him 5 for 12 so far.
And with those points, he puts an end to that 10-0 run by New Orleans.
And the dunk by Williamson.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
The results are clear as day. Great approach coming into the third quarter. We'll see if they can keep it up.
Pelicans leading by 8. Ingram outside. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Williamson outside. Shot clock at 6. And here's New Orleans now. They're on a 12-4 run right now. Such a wide open look. McCollum's got the lead up to 11 now for the Pelicans.
And there's been a drop-off in their defense since halftime. I mean, they don't nearly have the same energy they did in the first half.
Timeout. Let's go, fans. I can't hear you. The loudest section is King Street T-shirts.
Celtics making a switch here.
Over there. Let's see who's the loudest.
Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Williamson with the block.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Down low. Here's Porter. The kick out to Williams. Williams a screen. Tatum's shot is off.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
And the foul on Larry Nance Jr. That is his first foul of the game. 1:10 left in the third quarter.
Get there.
Outside Tatum. There's a screen by Williams. White with it. 4 on the clock. Back to Williams. Over Hayes. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And the energy of Williams, it's infectious. Amazing at using it to block shots, rebound, score, whatever they ask of him.
New Orleans leading by 9. Pass to Hayes. Williams with the block. Here's Tatum. The shot will not fall. Good D by Williamson.
He has shot them in the foot with his inability to make shots today.
And it's Otto Porter with the foul.
Second team foul.
That is his first foul of the game. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And it's Williamson missing. And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. 9-point game. And slam dunk by Tatum.
A merciless dunk right there by Tatum. Reminding the defense he's unstoppable when he gets the boot.
Now McCollum. in time. And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They're pounding the ball. And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. Pelicans leading by 7. Here's Ingram. Going inside. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
This is why his teammates respect him. The hustle, the energy. Gotta love him.
And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
Shooting for Boston.
And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Pelicans.
All those block shots, that's a clear indicator of the great D they've been playing. Not giving them an inch of space out there.
And also, their second chance points have been a story all night as well. But that's just pure effort and hustle.
And that's out of bounds. New Orleans will retain possession. It's Jones on the wing. Back to Hayes. And that comes off the assist by Jones.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
There's a screen by Williams. On the wing, Irving. He's feeling it. Outside, Smart. And the foul on Marcus Smart. And that'll be his third foul so far.
That's his third personal foul. First team foul.
And stolen by Williams.
Playing the little cornerback there. Anticipates the pass and jumps around.
And the slam by Williams.
Well, I'm not going to lie. We forget how solid Irving is when it comes to his passing. I mean, that's a great find right there.
Tatum.
Jason Tatum.
And the dunk by Tatum.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
Oh, exactly right. Momentum shifting plays like that can change the tone of a game.
Clock at 6. And here's Ingram from the arc. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Tatum.
Checking in for the Celtics. Al Horford.
Kane moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. And it's sent back by Horford.
You just can't be careless around Horford. Throw up a weak shot around him, he'll send it back.
Celtics trail by 4. Coach is liking what he's seeing from his offense.
And guys, they've put the defense on the defensive. And they've controlled the glass throughout this game, but it's still close.
And staying with the play, Valanciunas.
Oh, man, Valanciunas. Oh. Get it, big fella.
Outside Irving. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Fires for 3. It's good. That's 8 baskets for him now. 8 for 15 shooting.
The defenders need to recognize the importance of staying on him as we get into crunch time.
Back to Smart to tie it up. It's rebounded by New Orleans.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Outside, Jones. .152 left in the fourth quarter. And stolen by Horford. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Irving with it. Jones covering. Irving looking over the floor. Shot clock at 6. with the drive. Oh, and he pops it off the glass. Wow. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. And so it's Ingram who brings up the ball for New Orleans. 3-point lead. Kicks it out to Williamson. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist. Williamson's got 9 points here in the second half.
People wish Zion took more of these. He's a fairly selective three-point shooter.
Tatum on the wing. From deep. And it's Ingram with the rebound.
You know, the ill-advised threes isn't how you want to close the gap. You've got to have better shot selection.
Valanciunas. Back to McCollum. Ingram outside. There's Williamson with the 3. Great D that time from Tatum.
And not sure they've got enough time to save themselves.
Yeah, it's quite unlikely, but we've seen crazier things happen.
In the corner, Smart with it. Tatum draws the double. In the corner, Irving with it. Again, the miss by the Celtics. And an intentional foul right there.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Al Horford. That's his first.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
Guys like kind of shooters can make the league feel like the UN. A successful NBA player who's also a big-time star in his home country of Lithuania.
Outside Irving. Count it.
You better stick with Irving. You can't allow him any separation.
So New Orleans.
Catch a throat full from the fire vocal with ash and molten glass like I am Jala Joker. The volcano island Iceland. He'll conquer and destroy the rap world like the... Learned from a pro as a mentor. Started with a bird nest and burnt it to a cinder. That'll get the party kicking. Plus your little... smelted like chicken. As the dollar continues to lose momentum, you need land from to represent them. Gold is up, urging all trading our change for cash and splurge it on a more secure investment. Food and water, a couple of gallons for your cutest daughter. And thank him as a Yankee fellow Southerner. Don't forget the general rank. Hello, Governor.
Hello, Governor.
Hello, Governor. Vocals spill over like the rolling hills of Dover.